You had to pick one. Which of the big six do you think could get grouped and not make it out of the first round? The six are Spain, France, England, Argentina, Brazil, and Portugal.
If you think couldn't get grouped and not make it out, I think England. I think England can get grouped and not make it out. It's a very tricky group, not for their lack of quality. They have a ton of quality, but looking at that group, that's a difficult group people are sleeping on. They play Ghana, they play Croatia, I believe, and they play Panama. And Panama has some talented players. They're in the World Cup. So that's a tricky one, especially, they open with England or they open with Croatia, tough game. Sometimes in these tournaments, your fate is done after the first two. So, England's a strong team, but they have a very tough group. Out of that six, Spain, France, England, Argentina, Brazil, Portugal. I think out of all those groups, I think the England one's tough.
I think when I look at those teams, I think this might be the most fragile Brazil team that we've seen in a long time.
I agree with that.
I hate to say it because La Seleção has inspired the world, and Brazil is always a team that brings so much vibes to the World Cup, and just, that mentality and just the dancing and just their whole demeanor is something that I think is always so special in the World Cup. But they're fragile, and Morocco, they're in a really tough group too.
I guess nobody's a bad team per se, but when you look at Spain's group, right, Capo Verde, Saudi Arabia, right, then you look at, again, England still sticks out to me in terms of toughest groups. France got a tough group too, though.
France has to come out.
They got a tough group. They got Holland, right? They got Senegal. So they got some
Holland and Senegal in the group.
They're going to be tested for sure.
The remaining top 10 teams in the FIFA rankings, who do you think has the best shot to win?